One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
All right, family. I think we got it. I think we got it. Had
Let's
some
see.
we had some issues, but I think we figured it
Um,
all out. I think we
yeah.
figured it all out. So we'll wait for
It
people to
was
hop
me.
back in. Huh? Yeah, it was me.
It
I'll
was
take that
me.
off.
Just. Oh no, I said it was me. I was about to say just throw me out there, man. I'll be all right.
No,
No.
it was a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
A
So
little bit.
let's get started. Uh, we'll introduce our guest in a second, but before that,
You just stop. Can't hear
You're
you.
muted. You're muted. Your mic is muted.
He
We
probably got
don't
to do a family check like I had to. You know, I had to
know
kick the boys out. They was down here just acting a plum to eat food.
what.
Man, they went to the school today. So they school actually did something where the parents can drop the kids off from 6 to 9
Okay.
and just go do them. You know what I'm saying? It was called like a parent free day or something. You know what I'm saying? So we took them to the school. The one half of the gym, they watching the movie. The other half, the kids were playing, doing activities and everything. And they still amped up.
Mm-hmm.
Can't calm them
They,
down.
they, they had a full day and they still, well, this summertime for you, right?
Right, right.
they own it.
They've been waiting all day. They've been calling me.
Mm. I worked today and today, like, I ain't really been busy all week, like, honestly. But today, I don't know why they feel like I need to do something on Fridays. I done did something all week. I done gave y'all my best Monday through Thursday. Let me rest, please. But
Yeah.
no, no, no. It's never that easy for me. It's crazy, but I made it through. And yeah,
That's
but
what's
the
up.
week been good. Yesterday, me and my sister went down to Keener Plaza and watched Crooklyn. That was pretty dope. Yeah, so everybody's like sitting outside. They had their coolers. There was food trucks, and it was really dope. No drama. There was no fights. No
Oh,
nothing. It was pretty dope. They do it every Thursday. And they also got Twilight Thursdays back.
It's
Um,
Twilight Thursday.
that's
that's
at the
when,
art.
huh?
That's at the art museum, or is it down there as well?
No, it's at a different park. I forgot the name of the park. I gotta, cause my job does outreach at these events. So they were there 2 weeks ago, and it was like an Earth, Wind and Fire review. So there was like a band and singers up there doing Earth, Wind and Fire. I think next week is gonna be Whitney Houston.
Yeah, the first week they kicked it off. It was a tribute to Shaka Khan. So yeah,
Yeah,
they been putting out some good
yeah,
series.
so they clowning for the Twilight Thursdays. So they got Twilight Thursdays and they got downtown movie night on Thursday. So Thursdays is popping in St. Louis. There's a lot going on. Um, yeah. So I've been
The
trying
look.
to get outside since it's summertime, and all I've been doing is working and being a parent. So I be trying to get out a little bit.
That's good. Dang it, dang it. I saw your pictures and all that.
Yeah,
So
I want.
I was looking at your Facebook post and following. I didn't know where you were going though.
Which Facebook post did you see?
Are you
I
here
got
feeding?
kind of like no. Because I had got tickets through VetFix. Thank you, VetFix. For the R&B kickback. So it was Shy, Bobby Valentino, um, Lloyd,
Bro.
Genuine, Day 26, Next.
Damn.
Um, so
I'm
yeah,
so excited.
it was a lot, and it was a really good concert. Of course, with marijuana being legal in Missouri, everywhere you go, smells like weed. So I went smelling like a Versace, left smelling like a dispensary. So it is. I mean, oh well, it is what it is. What up, Flo? Um, I mean, but yeah, I was outside. It's been cool though. Just, just trying to enjoy life.
Hey, Flo said send him the link.
Nope. Not tonight, Satan.
Jeez.
We got like too many technical difficulties going on tonight. It's ridiculous. I think we should just I don't know.
I don't know where you
See, and you still echoing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's going on. The devil is busy. By the way, happy birthday, Stinky.
Yeah, happy birthday, cuzzo.
I'm a lot of things
We
angry.
need to take a drink to that, cuzzo, to your birthday celebration.
Happy birthday, Stink.
Hey, happy birthday, cuzzo. You trying to get it to go, or what you trying to do? Cause
no, we trying to see what's going on with the audio because it ain't no point in getting to no conversation for real if we can't talk. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah.
I
We'll bring you
put
on in
I
it,
had-
Flo. We gotta figure out these technical difficulties.
I had
See what's going on.
I placed myself on mute for a second.
Mhm.
Sound good?
Yeah. Well, that's weird.
What?
Cause it's
That fix the
Go on
reverb?
the camera.
yeah, that's better. That's better. So what
Flo said it's
happened?
not on the chat like it usually is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna ride on. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rocking.
The best we
I
can.
haven't put huh?
I said, let's do the best we can here. Oh no.
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
hear you.
grab my charger.
What's weird is at this point, I don't have his mic connected. I only got my mic connected, but I can't
And I
hear.
hear you just fine.
You can't hear
Can
us?
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You sound
Yeah.
good.
but I can't hear y'all. Don't know what's happening. Audio is everywhere right now. It's not on phones, not on Bluetooth. It's strictly through my computer. So
And that's what was going
I don't
on
know
with
what's
mine.
happening.
Like I say, I ain't have nothing hooked up, so it should have played through my tablet
I got
or
nothing. Y'all keep pushing. I'm a drop and then I'll be right back. Y'all keep pushing.
All right, let's do it. All right, so I guess we should go ahead and just hop into the first topic here. Why are so many children missing in Virginia? I think you and you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Like, I think you and Jig were talking about this before I had hopped on the meeting. So I'm kind of I don't know like what y'all talked about on that one, but so go ahead and clue me in.
Basically in the state of Virginia, they had a case. They got 500 missing persons cases going on right now, but they had 188. I want to say 188 in this little town called Cross Keys. They have 188 kids missing in this one particular area, and me and Jig, it sparked our conversation. You know what I'm saying? It piqued our interest, I should say, and we started conversating about it. How all these kids, and it ranges from 14 to man. Right now, it's like 14 to 20 something is the kids that's getting kidnapped and everything. But why has nothing been done? That's the case. That's what we do. It's a 4-year-old boy. His last name Bixby. I forget his first name. His last name Bixby, but he's like the poster child right now in that little town for missing children. And they didn't extended the search from Virginia all the way up to Maryland because the ties. They said something with ties with his family. His family has big ties up in the Maryland area, but outside of his family, it's nothing being done.
Really?
They got several different advocacies of different places like that trying to advocate to get the police to do more, but the police said they pretty much at their end. It's just 188 missing kids in one area. Insane.
So are these children of a certain demographic?
Majority of the kids were black. Majority of the kids that's being kidnapped are black. There's some white kids as well, but majority of the vast majority is black children.
Okay.
So
that's kind of wild. So I think that's a issue like all over like this country though. Like a non-black child goes missing and it's all over the news. Amber alerts, our phones buzzing, all types of hours and things of the day. But then when it comes to our children, they're automatically labeled as runaways. And
so
stuff.
that's what they was labeling majority of the cases was runaways. Instead of them being missing persons, they were trying to label it as runaways.
That's crazy because I just don't think like I mean I do understand that some children, yes, they do run away. They try to get away from certain situations. But I don't think it's that many. And I feel like and me as a kid, once I got hungry, I was going back home. Or once I got cold, I was going back home.
Yeah.
I ain't never tried to run away, but I would think if I was in an uncomfortable situation, I would go to where I am comfortable. You know what I mean?
Correct. But I think it so like maybe what was it? I ain't got my notes in front of me. May something was Missing Child's Awareness Month. So they, so that's what brought the attention to everything, and that's why all this is coming out. And cases though were like people are like from 18 to 20, were 20 to 25 that were missing. The police were like, shit, they grown. You know what I'm saying? So they're not looking for them people, but it's still because we had a student. He was going down to Texas to attend school, and he ended up missing. They found his car. They found his keys, his wallet, everything. His personal belongings was in his vehicle, but they haven't found him. And the police was like, "Well, shit, he grown. He's 20 years old. He's grown." You know what I'm saying? So they're not treating it a black guy, so they're not treating it as a missing person. They treating it as just he out here.
That's crazy.
So it's not our children. It's
And
not
like
just our children.
I really hate making this like a color thing. I really do. But
Yeah.
like it is
See,
what it
okay,
is.
we had a 22-year-old white male that came up missing, and they put it all out on Amber Alerts and everything for this 22-year-old white male, but this 20-year-old black male, they like, let the dog outside, please. So with this 22-year-old white male, they put out Amber Alerts. They went searching. They had search parties and everything. But with 20-year-old black male, he's 20 years old is what the state said. So it's not just making it about race. It's a true fact. They raise awareness for theirs and opposed to ours, you know.
Right. And so when we're out and we're trying to like I actually know of a situation where one of my church members son was missing. He was missing for a very long time. No news coverage. I think I read about it like once in a newspaper. I don't remember. Well, I don't really watch the news, but I was kind of like skimming around that time because of the situation to see if there was any coverage over it. There was no coverage. And like literally, I think maybe a couple years later, yeah, he was found deceased.
Okay.
But it was under the family's power of finding him. I do believe that law enforcement helped for maybe a week, and then everything after that was up to the community and the family, and that's who ended up finding.
And that's how law enforcement they got nowadays. They leaving it up to the communities now. You know, because I mean, I to an extent I understand because speaking to police officers and stuff, they be like, well, the community don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They continue to let these.
Because law enforcement can't be trusted, but at the same time, but okay, so to that point,
Jeez.
do we need our own? Like, do we need to start policing ourselves since we can't trust law enforcement?
I think the community needs to go back to being accountable for their community. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to leaving it up to, you know what I'm saying, somebody outside the community.
We can't police ourselves, cuz.
Huh?
We can't police ourselves.
And how come?
No, I'm just saying for like the community, like the elders, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can do it to an extent.
Somebody playing a trumpet? What was that?
That's Blow over there playing the trombone and stuff.
Hey, I thought my mic was muted when I just moved the dang on thing. Hey, dude, get out my face. I thought the mic was muted, man. So my bad.
But since you got the floor, what you got to say? What you got any comments on this situation? Anything?
I think when we did the last podcast, I told you we last in everything in America. It's not a shock to me. Hell, it seemed like it's a movie. Me and G just spoke about this for about a good hour yesterday, offline. It's reality, and just take it for what it is. It's reality, and it's true. We can't police ourselves. As soon as when we try to, you're gonna have those that are. Let me phrase this the correct way. You're gonna have those that are doing the policing in the community the correct way, which I would say would be the house niggas, and then you're gonna have the niggas that are in the field that's gonna run back and tell somebody else about how we're doing it, this, and it's gonna find a way to bring some conflict into anything that we do. Anything that we do positive, they make a way, they make sure they find a way to break it up. It's been known and it's been proven time after time after time after time again. So my advice would be get the hell out of here and go someplace where everybody look like you at.
Okay.
And I digress. I'm going on mute.
I find it crazy that our like, but we all know what's happening. They're taking our children, harvesting for body parts, organs, whatever, cells,
Yes, that has become a big thing again.
right? And then everything's just being swept under the rug, and we have no power to do anything about it, and that's so frustrating.
But let's think about this for a second, right? Because it's not that we don't have power; it's that we push our power to the wrong people. We give our power away, and I know I've bored y'all at length when I've spoken about how much the black community in and of itself was going to end up making. Uh, yeah, that's a little background. End up making in this year, and I spoke about that 2 years ago. $1.8 trillion, right? We were projected to make that, and since we knew that, we could have taken the opportunity to resource ourselves, but we continued to do what we were projected to do. So we gave our power away willingly. We gave it away willingly. So we've begun to teach ourselves these different patterns of behavior that we were sold. The narratives were sold to us about who we were, and we bought into them. Once those narratives were given to us, we bought into them. We began to continue those cycles, and that's something that we haven't moved out of, and we haven't reclaimed ourselves for ourselves. That's why we don't have any savings in our community. That's why we don't own anything. That's why we can't point to a piece of real estate and say that we own that. Why we can't point to a specific area and say that's our corner, because we've given it away. We taught ourselves how to be what they defined us to be.
Regardless of, I agree with 100% of what you just said, G Money, 100%. But I have to go back on it when I have to say this.
Gonna
85, I'd say about 85% of it.
Tell me what y'all disagree with.
I'm about to tell you on my part. When I say I agree with you 100%, the part that I have to, I guess you could say, redact would be, let's just say, for instance, Black Wall Street.
Mhm.
Those people just lost something that was recorded. The government know, as you heard, knew it happened. They know who did it. They know the color of the people that did it. The survivors still here to this day on national TV gets rejected. It goes back to just think about this, and then just let me make this a little bit of a, I guess you could say, make a mesh. It gets rejected, and the shit is right there in broad view.
Mhm.
We've been given a monopoly board and going around it over and over without a damn thing, making our own way while everybody else.
What's that green laser light on you?
That's it's
Oh,
actually it's
okay,
a
I'm just making sure ain't nobody trying to mark you, bro. I'm just
no, that's I hit this little button right here and it injects automatic Viagra for an hour later. But anyhow, like
Mute his mic again.
This is why I said your ass couldn't come.
But no, I say that to say this. I say that to say this. These people are not going to give us anything. They give everything to everybody else. When I say let's make a mess together, a 17-year-old gets killed by a 30, 40-year-old. It's on camera. It's this. He's assaulted him and he know it. And the proof is there. It's there. And nothing happens. We're dead ass last. If everything that's happened in the past, hell, since Pissy Joe got in office, really think about it. Really think about it. These people do not care about us. They let everybody else come in, get food stamps, EBT, blah, 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 while our people, the poor white folks, the poor brown folks, the poor black folks, nigga, everybody poor. That's American already.
Correct.
Got to go through a whole process to get this shit. A whole process. You, me, and anybody that looks like us, we are last.
So So your only solution is to move away, because you say the other side don't mess with us, we don't mess with each other. What does you know what I'm saying? So
can I make it very? I'm gonna give you something real crazy, right? It's gonna be crazy. So y'all buckle up, goddammit.
Talk to me.
Would you reside on an island of faggots and you a straight person?
No.
Bingo. These motherfuckers don't like you here. They don't like you here. I said faggot. I just said it, and I ain't taking it back. They like that's what it equates to. These people don't like you.
Well, hold on. Hold on at that point, because
politically incorrect.
to Dirk's point, right? It's not that it's a simple move away. It's a difference of understanding. But I wanted to get to where you disagree with me at, Dirt, also. But it's a simple move away. And so, Flo, Black Wall Street happened in 1921. Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act in 1963, right? The Civil War ended in 1865. And then 2 months later, we had Juneteenth, or 3 months later, 2 or 3 months later, we had Juneteenth. So progressively, there was a difference, right? There was a little bit of a difference. However, after a certain point, and this is why I say we teach ourselves this, because in 1963 through 1965, as a matter of fact, we were given things that we were asking for, right? With the understanding that terrorism was a real thing in America, especially from whites to, I don't know what your dog just did, but that was
and he woke, and I'm gonna put his ass down. He's snoring and he woke.
He's a cutie pie.
But
he can stay on here. You can go.
Nope.
But what I'm saying is, after a certain point, we've taught ourselves that tyranny is acceptable, and the way that they think and the way that they are, and the lessons that were taught were correct. Right? If you look at the condition of interaction between the male and female, the black male and the black woman, we teach ourselves these things at this point. Actually, our actual verbal history is going to show that this is what we believed in. Unfortunately, the propaganda that we've allowed to be pushed out against us is something that we've purchased. We've purchased this, and we've allowed these definitions to take root in our DNA, and we continue to replicate the same things that they continue to say that we are. I can't stay here because we can't even trust ourselves. I have to leave so I can find a community that looks like me, so that I can begin to trust again and feel safe with those people.
What's a community among my peers, though? That's what I'm saying. What's up? We say,
Mike, we had some technical difficulties.
What's a community among our peers? What's our peers?
What do you mean with our peers? Our peers are defined as a group of people who are within a roughly the same ballpark or group or age that we are in with a very similar social economical status that we have. Those are
Right.
our peers. When you go to court, you get judged by the jury of your peers.
Something different. You get some judge different. But like I'm saying, like take this panel. Take this panel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro.
They on-
So take this panel. You know what I'm saying? We all come from, like you said, our parents, they live one way because they understood what they were, you know what I'm saying, how they came up. That was the way, that was the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daddy did this, my granddaddy did this, so I'm doing this. But we all here then evolved, you know what I'm saying, past what our parents did for financial aspects and education and a lot of things. So it's like, why, you know what I'm saying? So when you pull out a projection, you know what I'm saying, projection is just like a statistics for me. You know what I'm saying? They throw out all these statistics about the blacks, but they don't ever put they full statistics out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like it's always
and I don't disagree.
put it in. Yeah, I'm trying to put it in the correct terms or whatever.
I'm picking up what you're laying down. Here's my only interjection with that, right? And James Baldwin, Elder James Baldwin said it once before. Every time it comes to freedom, every time it comes to economical stance, every time it comes to empowerment, every time it comes to love, every time it comes to simply dealing with us as humans, we have to be patient. We have to be patient for it to come back around to us. Again, 1963 through 1965, white women were able to vote in 1920. 1963 through 1965, if you read those documents, it's heartbreaking. Better yet, Maya and I were talking not too long ago about the Emancipation Proclamation, right? And I was telling her that the Emancipation Proclamation was not it wasn't a draft or a piece of paper that freed the slaves. It freed slaves in certain areas because the other areas the Union soldiers had already occupied. So they didn't need to free the slaves. Missouri was the last state in the Union for a reason, right? So when you
Check our podcast out, like and subscribe, because we did a podcast on the Emancipation Proclamation and all that good stuff.
absolutely.
Mess with us. Go ahead, Jake. My bad.
So when you talk about what we're actually expressing is, even when it comes to our missing children, right? Bringing it back to the topic, when it comes to
really
children, we are not looked at, thought of, spoken for, or considered or valued as simply being human in America.
Yep.
If 166 white kids were missing
From one area.
in California, in a city, the feds would be all over it. If 166 kids were missing in any other Republican town in America, the feds would be all over it, unequivocally, without question. We wouldn't have, there was no word, no mention of the word patience when it comes to that. But we have to be patient to simply be considered human.
Mhm.
In 2024.
I understand, like I was saying, like, but that's why I was going back to the community aspect of it. Like my car got broke into. They busted my window out. What was the last holiday? Memorial Day.
Yeah.
They bust my window out. They bust like 7 windows on the block. You know what I'm saying? They bust like 7 windows on the block. 2 weeks later, man, I went out this morning and my car was ransacked. You know what I'm saying? My consoles and glove compartments all ran together. And I'm gonna tell you what we did. Everybody came together. We pulled our Ring cameras up. We seen everything that popped off, that transpired. You know what I'm saying? As a community, you see what I'm saying? We got together like, excuse me, gentlemen, y'all too loud. We got together with the community, you know what I'm saying, and we moving forward because we called the police. Police say, without a description of the vehicle or the people, we really can't. It ain't worth us coming out. We not coming out. You see what I'm saying? So the community got together and got this information, and now we got police patrolling the neighborhoods. You know, see what I'm saying? We got
But that goes to my point. That goes to my point because you begin to pull resources together.
with the community. That's what I was saying. Like y'all was saying, like we couldn't come together because it's gonna be. We ain't worried about that one person coming and trying to mess up the. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we trying to get our community together because we tired of paying for windows. We tired of paying for it. We ain't had that problem,
Until
so
it's
it's disrupting the community. Go ahead, yeah.
until it's somebody's grandson out, then Big Mama ain't finna say nothing. You
We gonna
dig?
lock his ass up.
No,
We got him on camera. Hey Flo, I'm be that house nigga because I work hard for my shit. You see what I'm saying?
That part.
I'm gonna point that nigga out. I'm be like, hey,
And that's what I meant by I can trust the house nigga. It's the Sambo, the one that's working with me, acting like he's with me and finna go do the opposite. That's what I was getting at.
correct.
Yeah. But you see how these two things are diametrically opposed, right? Because now you got a family, you've got families, you got a community who are trying to build something, live right, and just protect their family, just want to live. But then you got the same kids that we've taught while music that this is a thing. How many kids in St. Louis have been stolen by kids that
Like,
like us from families down the street? You dig? These like it's men and women that are trying to go to work on a daily basis. They got a kid because that's the best they could afford. It's a nice vehicle. The interior was nice. They were comfortable. But they little friends, they partners, then heard a song about or seen a TikTok about how to break this off, how to make this USB fit into the key ignition, how to turn this up, and how to get away with somebody's vehicle. And they ain't worked a day in their lives.
Right.
Kids look like us because we are teaching each other that bullshit. That's the issue we're talking about.
Boy, when New Jersey Drive came out,
Right.
Southside was crazy.
It was going up. It was going down.
Oh, and to my comment, it was with the community. The community came together only because we all stood out there as individuals looking at our vehicles and you know what I'm saying, like what the, you know what I'm saying. We come out at 6:30. This happened at 6 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Like, who's out at 6 o'clock in the morning if you ain't got no job? Like, why are you
Okay.
up that early?
That's what I'm
You don't have a job.
Niggas just trying to steal shit from niggas that got jobs. That's who up that early taking
Like,
shit.
you wake up that if you can wake up
pulled
that
a black-
early in the morning to commit a crime, you
Right.
can take your ass to
They pulled
somebody's
a black
job.
truck.
The early crook gets the books.
Four cats hopped out of the truck this morning. You know what I'm saying? Two of them went into my two
They
vehicles.
could
They
be
went
going to
across the
somebody's
street.
work, going to somebody's class. You out here messing with people's stuff.
That's what
Now,
I'm
ain't
saying.
no
Community
nothing
come
but-
together.
Like, that's crazy.
And that's the right
You
thing.
can get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to commit a crime. You can go get you a damn job.
Shit, you can create a business and go out and hustle. You ain't even got to go get a job. You can wake up that early in the morning. You can start making hot dogs for somebody's lunch and stand outside a building.
Dude, before you get off, bro, you gotta comment on this topic real quick. You keep leaving. You gotta comment, dude.
Keep popping in and out.
So let's welcome Deuce to the Family Bloodline podcast for the first time. We're gonna let him introduce himself. My man Flo is very familiar with this guy. We've been here we serve together. So Deuce, by all means, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Man, you put me on the spot there. I wasn't ready for an intro. Yeah, I'm honored to be a part of the crew tonight. Roll Tide, Alabama. And I know these guys from our time out in the West Coast in Cali, back when Flo was less stylish, man. He had the high and tight. No, he had the mohawk. He had the mohawk going on. Yeah.
That was a long time ago when you was just coming through puberty, young guy. And it ain't no Roll Tide. It's this right here.
Yeah,
all Buckeye. Ain't no Roll Tide.
It's all Tigers, her, Mizzou, her, baby. Y'all cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoying the SEC. We finna make some noise, man. Just give us a minute. You hear me?
So I would like to welcome It's called Bloodline Podcast for the first time. Rounds of applause.
Appreciate it.
So, what's your stance on what we're talking about right now?
I was in and out. I know you guys were talking about this topic started about the unsolved kidnappers in Virginia, but I don't know what the last point was.
188 children is missing in one area. They have 500 cases in the state of Virginia, but they have 188 in one area of kids missing.
It's a black area.
Why is that a question?
It's always a question.
But we know it already.
Okay, case in point. Right now, what's in Ohio, right? There's that one baby that's missing. Y'all know about that?
No.
Like an infant, can't be any older than 1 year old, man. This baby is the development came from, I think the mom's I don't want to say a crackhead, but drug user, right? I think everyone involved, the mom, the dad, the grandparents, all hooked on drugs, all stay in the trailer park, all poor, but guess what? They're white, right? So they get national attention. We go missing, we could be from, bro, we could have came from Uncle Phil's house. We go missing, we're not going to get national attention. We're not going to get that because the melanin doesn't work that way, man. Not on news. Then when's the last time you seen a black baby shot across the news saying that they're missing? I'll wait. Can't think of a time.
I agree 100% with you, Deuce. 100% with you. 100% with you. We hell, me, you, and G Money all wore the fucking uniform, and you guys still do wear the uniform. I'm just realizing a lot of things after I walked off. It's a blessing that you can see it. Hell, you probably see it a whole lot better than I do right now, and you still wear the uniform. Bro, like I told them, in America, we're dead last. It don't matter what it is. If it's for us progressing, we're going to be last. If it's for the anything detrimental for us, we're first.
Man, it came in chopped up for me.
Oh, really?
You hear everything? I was coming in chopped.
Man, you need to change that. You need to twist some motherfucking Boost Mobile, man.
But see, I don't know. I guess I'm one of them guys that, you know what I'm saying, fight for what I stand for. And y'all gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, that went out and represented us, you know what I'm saying, as well, you know what I'm saying. So I understand y'all front, but on like the home front, that's what I'm getting at. Like, yeah, like on the home front, I understand. It's, man, I don't know. Like,
You're optimistic, and that's okay.
yeah, it's not just being optimistic. I'm just, like I say, I'm fighting for my little community. I'm fighting for the shit that's right here. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Keep hearing y'all resonate with, like, yeah, we men the flag and this and that, and we went over and overseas, and then y'all had a lot more vast experience overseas and different countries than we have. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get that, but that's why I say I haven't had that. So that's why I say I'm fighting for my little community. That's why last week we was talking about the local elections and shit. Like, I'm on it. You see what I'm saying? I'm on my community. You know what I'm saying? I cut my grass. I do all magic. You know, I cut my grass. I plant flowers. I'm with the old heads in the community. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the home front. Right. So we speaking on. I think we speaking on. Cause that's why I asked. Cause y'all always say, like, man, get away. And I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds easy, but I don't know where to get away to because I have never, I travel, but I have never went to the places the job because I was like, man, I'm gonna go here. Y'all was like, man, that's west. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all banged on me last week. Like, I'm like, damn. So I really don't know. So only thing I know is the home front. So I'm gonna leave it at that. That's the only thing I know is the home front.
And so that's part of it. What you got, Wan Wan?
Nothing. I'm just gonna wrap this up so we can move on.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll say this and then we can push forward. That's part of it. Being a man a black man who has fought for this country for almost 27 years total, right? Southside St. Louis, I understand the micro, just like I understand the macro. And what I can say directly is when you take the part and make it the whole, this shit ain't worth it.
Mhm.
It's remember, we've had ancestors that fought. There's no war in America that we didn't fight in, first off. Let's put that out there.
Put it out there.
Let's begin to boil it down a little further. Right. We had elders and ancestors that fought in World War One and World War Two. Let's talk World War Two.
Hi, Chris.
Hey Chris, when we went to get on trains in their countries, the Americans made black soldiers get out of the front and move to the back for the enemy because the enemy had pale skin. They were white people. And we still couldn't sit up front in front of our enemies as a country.
Okay.
Let's push it a little bit further and make it a little bit more relevant. And I'll give you real life experience. Right. And I told y'all once before that when I was in Iraq, going to Iraq and being deployed, first time I heard this term in my life, a white guy called the local nationals a sand nigger and thought it was okay. And I dressed him up and down. Because I told you, America has two different things that we've actually sold, two different things that we've given to the world. The first thing is blues, which has pushed forward jazz, and it's pushed forward rock, and it's pushed forward country, and it's pushed forward hip hop, and it's pushed R&B, it's pushed forward rock. The second thing is hatred. We've capitalized off of hatred in so much of a fashion that we cannot see ourselves out of that bag. Look at the two candidates for president right now. Which one of them has any type of message that actually speaks love and breath and life into American citizens? Neither one. I'll answer that. Neither one of them. We're defeated. Our whole country has been destroyed and being imploded off of a term or a word called sophistry. And that is the ignorance or the trickery of the people inside of the system. That's what's happening to our culture. That's what's happening to our country. And so when you go abroad and you feel safe in a foreign land, it feels wrong. I don't even feel safe I don't even feel safe after burying my mama and trying to drive back up the block on Cabinet. Why am I finna stay here? This is a threat to my life. Every single day of my life, when I walk out of my house, I am threat. People view me as a threat, and because they view me as a threat, I am threat. Every single day. I'm afraid for my kids. I'm afraid for my son. I'm afraid for your sons because when they get old enough and when they get tall enough and when they get big enough, guess what's going to happen and guess what they're going to look like to people?
Yeah, I try to prepare them for it, but like you say, I get you. Yeah, it's still gonna be a problem.
Yeah. So, all right,
That's
I'm
really
done.
not something we should be preparing our kids for. But again, we're here.
Yeah. I'm off that. Wanda, take it away. Take it away.
So with that being said, my take, watch y'all kids. Don't let them go over everybody's house. Just sitting them outside, be out there watching them. You can't just lay up and
Give
just
them
let
gun
them be
training.
playing
Give them gun
outside.
training.
If you need to go to the corner store, walk with them to the corner store. Or y'all go together as a family. Start being a family again. Okay? Watch y'all damn kids.
That's the community.
Now, moving forward.
Mm.
So, of course, Club Shay Shay had our guy Ray J on.
That rhyme one time.
All right, Club Shay Shay and Ray J. And Ray J, I'm not gonna say exposed because it wasn't an exposure. He basically mentioned how he is not necessarily invited to family functions or how he's
Okay.
they're not like invited to certain situations because of who he is
Right.
in the family. So that it's just so weird. So they basically brought up the conversation of like when you have a function, who is that you hate to see coming, or that you just don't invite because you don't want to be bothered by that type of energy.
Ugh.
Do y'all
Who's
have anybody y'all feel that way about, or person or persons, people?
I used to have that feeling about Cuzzo. I ain't gonna say no names because I'm not
Yeah,
that guy.
we gonna leave names out of it, but
We gonna do that, yeah. Cuzzo, I love him to death.
and
But
past?
goddamn, when we show up to the club and we standing in line and you ain't got your ends and you be like, hey bro, would you call me down one time for the one time? Damn, bro, you should have told me we took a 20-minute drive over to this. You know what I'm saying? That should have been explained in the car. That should have been explained on the block.
for
Like,
sure.
I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? The fellas would have pitched in and made sure. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know because that guy was always the guy that need to go outside and get some fresh air. You see what I'm saying? Once these got going, you need to go outside and get some fresh air, and it was always damper on the party.
And the reason why it was a damper, right? And there wasn't no love lost. It was just like
No little loss.
it was like, who finna take care of cuz right now? Cause I gotta give my whole night up at this point. I'm done. I can't even kick it with no. I gotta watch cuz over in the corner because I don't want dude to get no alcohol poison or get faded off and fall off into the ether.
Give him the keys, cause I ain't trying to pay that club admission to get back in, walking them out to you know what I'm saying, the car.
Oh my God.
So hey, y'all had that guy or that girl. In your case, Wanda. We don't know if it's a girl or a guy.
No, I'm good over here on that situation.
Your girl solid, huh?
Solid as hell. I got a solid crew. Like straight up, I have no issues.
I see
Never.
Deuce got something. He like, I know that
Oh
guy.
no, listen, I remember we'll keep it nameless, right?
Nameless,
When
right?
I was out in Cali, me and some folks who took a trip to Vegas. Listen, we talked about the plan before we left. Everyone knew the intricate details of the plan. We doing XYZ. Here was the schedule. Here's the cost. Everybody got a thumbs up. North, south, right? We all agreed. We get to Vegas, bro. We get to Vegas off the plane. This is like my second time. I'm ready to enjoy it. We hit the club, I think Tao or something like that, right? And like how y'all talked about, my boy was like, hey, man, I don't got the funds for this. Bruh.
Hey, bro, don't whisper in my ear, bro. Don't whisper in my ear, bro.
In the club.
Right.
You know, when is that anchor, man, when they whisper in your ear in the club, blasting with music? Why is that so crisp? I don't have the money. It lands over everything. So the plan, we're gonna hit the club. There's a good restaurant, a day party, and the Blue Man Group. We all agreed on it. And the solidarity with the broke one, we cancel those plans, right? Because what you gonna do? If the rest of the group's gonna go and leave that one cat solo dolo?
Yes.
We don't do it. We really don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. We don't do it, man. We
I
go down to the lowest
I
common
came across a
denominator.
group of guys who did just that, but
why you got let it be known.
nah, no, it was when I used to go out back in the day, my single days, me and my crew had met these guys in line or whatever, and we was getting ready to go in the club.
You met him on back page.
You gonna get banned from Wanda. Wanda gonna ban you, bro.
What?
You ain't never got nothing off back page?
What is that?
You never heard of
What?
Backpage?
Nah.
I feel bad now that I know
Backpage.
about Backpage.
Oh
What
my
is
Hold on, I
goodness.
feel bad
Y'all in
now.
our era. Y'all in our
never heard
era,
of
so
it?
y'all should know about Backpage.
What's Backpage?
about Black Planet?
No,
No, not
man,
Black
you can
Plant,
find
Backpage.
everything and anything. It's like an Angie list for, you know what I'm saying, corrupt
What
stuff.
is
You know
doing
what I'm
for
saying?
what?
I
It's
missed it.
like an Angie list for corrupt stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Missed it. I
That's the
missed
best way to say it.
it. I missed it.
if you having a bachelor party, you can do Backpage and get the strippers. If you
Word?
doing
Not
word,
now.
not
That's
now, but back then, yeah.
oh, I'm not
If you
finna go. I don't want no daggone malicious malware on my computer. I
if,
don't.
if you
I,
needed anything, you can go on Black. Oh, I'm kind of ashamed that I know y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ashamed that you even know what that is because it doesn't sound like anything you should be knowing anything about.
Oh, it was
You
some.
gotta
Hey,
you gotta know about everything out there so you know what to protect yourself against, right? You gotta know what's out there to protect yourself, you know? So
mm,
I don't think protection is what y'all was looking for on the back page of whatever it was.
nah, you better have protection if you getting something off a Backpage. You know what I'm saying?
Ew,
Like that's what
man, you
I'm.
better have
That's what I'm
you better have
saying.
that bleach. You better have that bleach if you get some off a Backpage.
it was that
But they
bad.
gonna pull up. You can get anything. You can get anything off that site back in the day. So
Jesus jumped up.
yes,
I
sir.
missed all of that. But what was you saying, Juan? Go
I
ahead.
don't
Go
even
ahead.
remember. I am like,
You were saying it was
what?
group of guys and your girls. Y'all went out.
Well, Buddy didn't have money to get into the club, and so all of us were already in, and he was like, I ain't got it. And his homeboys was like, toss him the keys to the car, like, all right, we'll be back.
Damn.
Dang. Gangster.
You see, dudes, we ain't doing that.
And I was like,
What they deserve.
y'all just gonna make Buddy sit in the car? And they like, yeah.
He
I was
knew
like,
itinerary. He knew what was going on. You know, like
right. I was like, y'all not gonna pay for dude? You know, I don't even remember what
He's
Club
a repeat
Cover was
offender.
back then, but I like, y'all not gonna pay for Buddy? And
Nah,
like,
he was a repeat offender.
Yeah,
First time we'll cover you. You a repeat offender.
yeah, I was
Trick,
like,
we ain't covering.
they was like, nah, he good. I was like, he like, all right. So now, mind you, the club that we went to, don't close until 6 a.m. And back then, we used to shut the clubs down. They was shutting down, we was leaving. So they didn't close until like 6 a.m. So we leave out. Dudes was like, so what y'all about to, I like, we hit the normal pancake spot. And they was like, all right. So we goes and we park by, I guess we parked near each other or something. Buddy balled up in the back seat, knocked out sleep. I'm
God.
like,
Damn.
he didn't call a cab. He didn't call somebody else to come pick him up.
I
He
feed
just
my
waited for
squad.
you.
I feed my community. I'm sorry.
I was like, what?
My boy had a slumber party in the backseat of the car solo.
By himself. Wow.
I was outdone. I didn't know who. Like, I was like, I felt some type of way about them. Felt some type of way about him. I'm like, bro, you couldn't get in the club, which means I know you ain't gonna afford breakfast. So
But I got a question. Did you eat the pancakes? Because y'all
did
went to
I
pancake
did
spot.
I go get pancakes? Yeah, I went to go get pancakes. I had my pancake money.
Oh, okay. You paid for your
Flow. So if Jig didn't have, if Jig or Deuce didn't have they dividends that night, you wouldn't get them in.
They all looking stupid.
They waiting on Flo to answer.
Who you asking? Who you
I
asking?
say if Duke, I say if Deuce or Jig they ain't got they funds, they dividends to get in that night, you not gonna take care of them?
That motherfucker knew he didn't have it before he left.
Boy, I know not to go out with you.
You damn right. Now you see
I
what the
know.
fuck
I
you
know.
get. You see
know.
what you get.
Flow
That's
line.
crazy.
I went out with Flow.
But the thing
I
is,
had
though,
got paying child support, and Flo was like, "G Money, I ain't ask you if you had money. I just wanted you to come out." And Flo took care of me all night.
why you trying to make him look like a good guy? We all know that
I'm
he's
asking that.
Because black men need to stick together more, just like what we doing on here. Praise God, when we do
So
it.
we need that community, like what I was saying. You see what I'm saying? See
No,
how we came
but
together
no.
one time?
So
So
what I
it's
will
like
say,
so. Let's
go
say
ahead.
y'all at a family function, y'all at a family reunion barbecue. Everybody's having a great time. You turn
Mhm.
around and see that one person
Oh,
that you know
cuz
finna mess up the whole mood.
we finna have secrets in that motherfucker. We finna have secrets. Hey, cuz, what you doing now? You know, don't tell, blah, blah, blah. Don't say nothing to cuz. Don't say nothing.
No, but
Right.
this is the one person that ruins like the family function because they off hinged. They are not hinged.
Well, I,
Fighting
Finna
I think,
have extra plates, finna drink all the drink, finna smoke all the weed,
and ain't brought nothing.
and they ain't bring a god doggone thing.
well, in our family, we know what's gonna happen. Sooner or later, somebody gonna be like, cuz, you ain't put, like, you've worn out. You've worn it out. You got to put in on something at this point. You got to put in on something.
I ain't got it, cuz we
And they
know
gonna
it.
start.
We
They gonna
know
start an
that person ain't
argument.
got it. We
But
know
then,
that person ain't got it.
yeah,
Look,
they ain't finna have a good time
but it's
inebriated.
gonna start an argument. Somebody
But
gonna end up
is
fighting, and then everybody all upset, and that one person then left with they 3 plates and they drink, and they
See,
happy as they can be. But they
oh,
done ruined everybody else's moment.
my moment don't be ruined. Like, I'll be good one way or another. I tell you
Mm.
that. I'm like, look,
I know
one
how I party, so I'm
friend,
coming to party.
I done took one of my best friends out of the club and put him in a military vehicle and let him sleep and been back in the club. Right. I done took one of my partners and took him away from the party and put him in a bed and went back to the party. You dig? If
Mhm.
just because a person has outdone themselves on regardless the spectrum that it might be on, don't mean it's finna affect my good time. I'm gonna take care of you. Don't get me wrong. I'll take care of you, put you to bed, or maybe tell you can't go out. You might have to sit it out this night. But at the end, you ain't finna ruin my good time.
Yeah, no,
nah,
that's a different
that's
situation. That's
facts.
a different situation than that individual or that kinfolk showing up and you be like, oh god. You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
it could
saying?
right. It could be
You knew
because
you
they
see what I'm saying?
attitude fucked up,
You
or
knew your partner that showed up at the event. So we done had that jig when your partner that showed up to an event with your family and they don't understand how your family really get down. So they in
Mhm.
dysfunction with your family and they getting down and they like they
Yeah,
wasted face. You know, see what I'm saying?
all right,
It's a
point.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
message.
happened way too many times on this side. Way too
Yeah,
many times.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Like literally. I remember
Uh,
y'all first met my husband,
Oh,
and y'all already know I am so like I for me, weak men is like one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't like a man to look weak in my sense, and I don't like it. And if once you look like that, shut up, Flo. I'm not done.
That's why you mess with me so much, because I don't take no shit. I fuck with you, Maya. I mean, Wanda, I fuck with you. I'm a little bit fucked up, but I fuck with you.
It's so like I like, hey, like leave him alone. Don't bother him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really liking dude. Leave
but
him
we
alone.
always yeah, we love Cuzzo. It
Don't
was
bother
always a
him.
natural yeah, it was a natural instinct and then he came to the family function and he got down like we did. But you know, most people overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
Yeah.
get in or trying to
I'm
fit
like,
in
don't.
sometimes.
All right, y'all leave this one alone. Leave that one alone.
yeah, Murder Tail always been cool.
But
Always.
yeah, he always threw up, and I was like, bruh, like if
Now,
you can't hold your liquor and you a man around me and you throwing up, I'm judging you. I am judging you.
well, Wanda, you got to put things in perspective, right? Because saying that to an audience is a little bit different than actually explaining how your family drinks and how we've
I
engaged.
understand that, but the thing is, when I bring people around my family, I explain to them before we get there. I'm like, hey,
Huh?
This ain't normal. What happens here?
Same as my homeboy. I did that shit with my homeboy,
I'm
cuz you
like,
did
this
it with
ain't
your
normal how we get
husband.
down. If you need to tap out, by all means, don't feel like you need to go with the flow because this is not recreation. This is lifestyle over here.
And he needed air. You see what I'm saying? My homeboy needed air at the end of the day.
Always need a air.
You know what I'm talking about, so I ain't gonna we ain't that, but
Like on everything, cuz always needing her. And everybody was like, huh? Oh, cuz you know what's finna go down.
Yep. Like,
bro, what if I left my wallet or something, cuz? Man, you acting crazy over there, man. What if I left my wallet or something, Flo? I'm good for it. I'm a one-time offender. I ain't like Dude said, I ain't no two-time offender. You know what I'm saying?
So even if
You
you
know,
take,
I hear you on that point, man. But here's what I'm gonna say, man. We got digital currency nowadays, man. Like and my boy's like, yo, I forgot my wallet. That's okay, man. Hit me on the Apple Pay, Venmo, crypto, Bitcoin, what I said, Venmo. I said that. Cash
yeah,
App.
Venmo.
What else we
all
got?
that.
Facebook got their own currency.
my,
Facebook Pay.
my thing is, you knew you didn't have it before we came out.
I
Not if
had
you
it.
forgot
But
your
the wallet?
wallet somewhere.
I had it,
Nah, the
bro.
wallet. I've left my wallet before.
No, I'm fine with the wallet thing. I'm fine with the wallet thing, but so look, watch this, watch this. Real truth, real truth. I got a female friend, best buddy.
A friend girl.
I don't fuck fat girl, so she really my friend, okay?
I said a friend girl.
I'm just
Wait,
saying.
what?
I'm
Boy,
just saying.
you saying that to us. You saying that to us.
So I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, it's my friend. So anyhow, okay. Amen.
My bad,
Amen.
Cuzzo.
Oh my God. Like,
So
come on,
I'm
man.
trying to tell you a story. Just give me a second.
Go ahead. My bad. I said my bad. I got the acting crazy with you like you would do with me. You hear me?
See, I be high and you made me forget what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me finish, man.
Talking about
So
your friend girl.
I'm about to tell you about it. So watch this. Every time we get ready to do something, it don't matter what it is. It's either a day before or no more than 48 hours. I always hear a text message or a voice or a call. Hey, G, I ain't gonna even be able to do blah, blah, blah. Something came up. It always happens every single time. It doesn't matter what it is. It always happens.
Uh-huh.
This person is single, no kids, we're the same age, person has a master's degree, everything, but can't keep it down.
Is
My
that
whole thing is now, hey, pop that thing, go sell it. Hey, you can find a way out of no way. You can find a way out of no way. And niggas like big girls too, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot
put
Your
her on
best
the back
asset.
page too, huh?
Use your best assets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you big back, let a motherfucker ride your back. You know what I'm saying? So,
What is
Hey,
even happening?
I wouldn't promote popping that thing, but I tell her, hey, if this has become habitual, maybe you need to sit it out for a little bit.
yeah.
Just because I'm finna go have a good time and I can afford it right now, don't mean that you gotta have a good time with me. Maybe just be the audience for the story that needs to be told.
Or maybe he should just offer to pay.
Huh?
Nah,
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
Look at this face.
I don't know. That's not
If that's my
every
friend
time.
and I want to go out,
nah,
and they
nah.
like,
No.
I
Mm-mm.
can't
First round on
because
me, second round on you, third round on me. It
yeah,
go
we
like
gonna
that.
take turns. You take a sip, I take a sip.
5th round, 6th round, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round.
Mm.
And
It's
then
that friend.
next weekend and we redoing it again.
No, not every time. No, I'm just saying, but like, so the first time this happened, did you be like, oh, why you don't want to go? Or you just like, all right, we ain't gotta go.
No, like, go ahead, Flo.
No, we friends. We should share that. You know what I'm saying? We should share that.
It's been a couple of times me and my partners have booked it, paid the thing. but we noticed it became repetition. It became a norm. Something else just happened, and that same individual asked one of my other friends on Mother's Day for some money for her mother for Mother's Day, but didn't even tell the girl that she getting the money from Happy Mother's Day.
So I'm a surrogate gift giver. Is that what's I become? They becoming surrogate gift givers? No, not like this. Not like this.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Remember that guy? Remember that guy, Richard Young, name I kept putting out there on that live that one time? Did you guys ever go look at his Facebook page?
I did. I did.
Hey, his page is open, like literally. Go on there. He literally talking about how I paid for this. Literally, he's telling you, I paid for this, I paid for that. But the first time I said no, he act like Destiny's Child in that motherfucker. Like I didn't, like no. You remember that damn song a long damn time ago? But I'm telling you, he got on there talking about some. I cheated at this place. He got on live said that. Hey, Cole, Deuce and Grass. Y'all know I used to dance. He told people that every time I deployed, I was dancing for homosexuals overseas, and that's how I got all the stuff I got. We said this on live.
So I will guess that that's the individual that you will not invite anywhere, or that you like when they show up.
Oh, I'll invite them. You want some music?
Nah, man, we asking about that energy, like when that individual show up, is it like, God
No.
damn, or is it like, damn, do I got to carry this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Like I
It's
know,
like-
like I be like if I'm at a family function and I see certain people, I'm like, I hope I ain't gotta beat this bitch ass.
If you have people like that around you, you don't need that around you. If they drain your battery like that, you don't need to be around them.
Wanda, I don't know where that came from.
You don't have nobody like that
It
Flo in your
comes from
life?
the topic.
I was asking Flo. Do you don't have nobody in your life with that energy?
I got a lot of leeches around me. I just stay the fuck away from them.
So it's
Okay, that's what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was asking. How do you deal with that individual? You know what I'm saying? Because like some of us take it on, and some of us be like you and be like, man, I'm cutting that shit off.
Look, I'm gonna tell you any answer that you really want to know. I don't deal with anything I don't want to, so I don't deal with it. That's how I deal with it.
That's valid.
Everybody has a choice. You can or you do. Ain't no fucking in between. If you do it, nigga, that's on you every time. It's on you.
That's valid.
As individuals, I think we all have that choice, like you saying, but I think it's certain individuals that we choose to still rock with and deal with, you know what I'm saying? Because of personal relationships, you know what I'm saying? There's like, I think we rock and choose to deal with them.
You just used the key word. You said you think that you got to do blah blah with certain individuals just because you rock with them. See, you think it. I know I ain't got to.
How long did it take you? How long did it take you? Is that now or is it
the first time you burn me? The first time you burn me. The first time you burn me.
But that's still dealing with an individual. That's what I'm saying. So you still
I said the
dealing
first time you burn me. If they haven't burned me beforehand, they haven't did it. Dirt.
But that's what I'm saying. You dealing with a lot of individuals that haven't burned you, and then that first time one individual burn you, you look at the rest of the family like that.
No, I look at that individual like that, and I don't let them burn me no more.
I get you.
If you got burned by one chick, you think every other chick gonna burn you? No, you stop dealing with that one chick that burns you, and then you move on. I can't never look at no. I ain't never been burnt either, but I'm just saying because you use the word burn.
No. I think it's just human nature that it's just that one individual will burn you, and then you start looking at the situationship like, damn, that's how it is.
I get what you're saying. No. You need sometimes with that, regardless of what type of relationship it is, regardless of what it is, you learn from it. And if you see that red flag go up, you know not to do it again. It's
So you
on
don't
you.
judge, so you don't judge other people off that situation?
Oh no, I wait till they do the same damn thing and then I judge them.
Okay, got you, got
I,
you.
I let them I let them do that shit on their own and then I
That's what I
judge them.
that's what I
All
was asking because was based off human nature. When one person crossed you, you start to deal with shit like, damn, how many other individuals out there doing that shit? You see what I'm saying? As opposed, I'm showing my love, I'm showing my respect, and how many other individuals out there disrespecting my love and respect? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that question.
all I know is I know 4 people that I love past life, but every time they come to my house, they don't never pay the bill. They don't buy no food. They just suck up like air conditioning.
My daddy called them crumb snatchers. That's what my daddy called. My daddy called them crumb snatchers. Any
Them,
little crumb you have in your couch or any on the floor, anything, they are crumb snatchers.
man, all my beautiful kiddos. I'm meddling.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know what you talking about, man. You talking about the kids. Them crumb snatchers.
Absolutely. We got to transition and hit final thoughts real quick. You got to hit.
I'm with it. Cause I got a basketball game at 9. I got a baseball game at 3. Well, in between the basketball and the baseball game, I got a brunch at the Marquee at 12 o'clock. So,
All right.
man, I'm be tied up, bro.
Well then, Dirk, let's get your final thoughts first, then, cause
Final thoughts. Tidy's gonna do well in his basketball. I know he gonna do well because he's just man, he a go getter. He want to do well. He want to excel. We was on our trip last week to Orlando. All the other kids eating fried shit. He's like, man, let me get that teriyaki and shit with the peppers, the steak, and because I want to eat healthy. That's what he said. He said he want to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm resonating with my guy. I'm rocking with my guy first and foremost. But then he gonna do well. Then I got a 3 o'clock game, baseball game. Big baby Tobias, first go at baseball. This is his first go around at baseball, but he out there, he hitting well. I just need him to catch and play. He want to play second base. I just need him to do his thing. So I'm rocking with my boys. I'm resonating with my boys. So with my boys, that's all part of my community. That's all part of the shit that when they out riding their bike, they out in the pool. You know what I'm saying? I'm resonating with my boys. So we talked about it last week. Get on your local level for voting. The community is the next thing, and family is everything. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going with first and foremost. Rock with your local level, fuck with your community, and fuck with your family. Get them outside. Get your kids outside one time for the one time. I told y'all about activities I got going on. My son wanted to quit basketball because he seen his brother playing baseball the other day. He said, man, I want to quit basketball. I want to play baseball. So get them outside, get them active, get them and other shit besides stealing cars and you know what I'm saying, just that op shit, that other activity that's detrimental to them. Final thoughts from the boss dog.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Juan, what you got, Kazo?
Um,
I love those
first of
locks,
all,
by the way. Every time I see your locks, they look better every single time.
They so long. They so long.
I love
yeah,
those.
I just watched them. First of all, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, spending time with your babies or whatever it is that you want to do to enjoy that day. Special shout out to my dad. Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
Absolutely.
As watch out, kids. Our children are our future, and just hold them tight, keep them close. You know, elevate them in every way possible, especially in oral hygiene. Don't forget to brush your teeth Brush and floss at least twice a day. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. And those are my final thoughts.
I can dig it. Flo, come back up to the mic.
Love you,
Back,
cuz. Love
man.
you,
What
man.
you, bro?
Final thought. I agree with Wanda, keeping your oral hygiene, dress right dress. I do believe the children are our future. Treat them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Praise God. Whitney Houston, quote unquote. But anyhow, health. Health is wealth. I say that to say this. When I was in Cancun, everybody from America, I'm going to say it, was overweight. I'm not talking about fat. I'm talking about obese.
Obesity.
And I'm not fat shaming. I'm going to call it life shaming. When I say I'm going to call it life shaming, if you do not understand your weight, your gut, your back titties, your rear tire, I'm dead serious. It affects everything. Just like if you don't take care of your oral hygiene, if you get some braces on, or if you get some wire put in your mouth, all that, if you don't get the maintenance done on it, or what you need to do to it, that bacteria and everything else gets into the bloodstream. It's the same damn way with your body. If your body holds the foods that we eat have changed. The way we have cooked hasn't changed. They put a lot of stuff in our food. You have to exercise. You have to.
Yep.
I got a lot of friends. I just turned 45. I probably had 2 friends die every month in a family the last 5 months.
Aw.
A lot of it due to health, dealing with obesity, being big. I'm not talking about, you don't have to be a bodybuilder. Man, get your shit in order. Your life is short. This body right here, this is all you get. This is a machine.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't keep maintenance on it, it's gonna fucking go away. The gym is the fountain of youth. I can show you a picture from when I first started actually taking care of myself in 2016. I look older in 2016 than I do right now, and you would never believe me. G Money will believe me, but I'm dead serious. It is the fountain of youth, and I just want to say, last but not least, if your back titty's bigger than your front titties, you don't need to wear no bra. So that's all I gotta say. Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. We can't hear you. No.
I thought he was just rubbing his chin.
No. There you go.
I was saying I'll keep mine fairly simple, especially for the day and this weekend.
Happy birthday, cuzzo.
Right on, cuz I appreciate you.
Again.
All right. My baby's made me a beautiful cake. My lady got me a leaf blower that I've been needing, and I love it. It's fantastic. I had a great had a great day. It was the first day that I woke up on my birthday and I did not hear my mother's voice. That takes some getting used to. So there's an element of coping that I've had to deal with as I've go to bed. Go to bed. There's an element of coping that I've had to deal with throughout the day. And it fluctuated, it weaved in and out. My team in my classroom is absolutely amazing. I was able to take my babies to work with me today as well. So all in all, I had a fantastic day.
But what 50 billion text messages.
Yeah.
In the cousin group chat.
Yes, great text messages. I absolutely appreciate it. And again, a bit of a bittersweet moment at this point in my life. I gotta say this. I have to say this because it's actually starting to wear thin on my neck. Ladies, you are not dads, so I will not tell you Happy Father's Day because you don't deserve it. You're not that. You're not that. Happy Mother's Day, you deserve that. You deserve that. You are the best mothers that life can offer in various situations, but you're not a father. And I'm not going to yield myself over in what I do for my kids to you. Get some respect about yourself. Self-confidence is exactly that. The same thing as self-esteem. Esteem yourself on the days that you're supposed to. If it's not your turn and if it's not your time, gracefully bow out. Give the people who deserve their flowers their flowers. And I say that with both the utmost disrespect and respect. It's not your day. Give us something. God damn. Stop being so fucking. You know what? I'm gonna calm myself down. My kids are still here. They're still awake. So I'm gonna bring it down a notch. I will stop being so self-involved that the only person that you see dancing in the room is your shadow. There are other people there with you. Dance with them as well. Dance with them as well. So, in all things, like I say, be the reflection of what you want to see in life. If that's love, if that's life, if that's health, or if it's war, be that. Be that mirror. That way you get exactly what you're asking for. And like I've been telling people here lately, I hope everybody has the day that they deserve. Both respectfully or disrespectfully, depending on what you're doing in life.
It shouldn't be disrespectful when you're doing it with your family. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's got to be what it's got to be sometimes, though, because
I know what I'm saying. Gotcha.
And just to reiterate, just what Glass said, I mean, as you are not reiterate to caveat on those ladies that do think that they fathers or whatever, and they plan those, usually they got low self-esteem, and I take care of those with low self-esteem if they look the right way and they need, somebody to spank their kid ass every now and then. And theirs, praise God. You know what I'm saying? I got you, but I'm gonna get off of it after that.
You mess with the fat girls for her, and you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah,
No.
my bad. I ain't mean to say out loud, bro. Hey, bro, I ain't mean
No,
to say
I rebuke you, Satan.
my bad.
I need a new job.
I love you.
I love it here. So, hey, y'all have a good night, good people all over the world. God bless. And
God bless, bro.
good night.
Good night.
Love y'all, good people.
Y'all crazy.